Welcome back to Zero to Hero. You're joining us at half-time in the first of two matches that potentially could define our season as we take on the two teams above us in what is turning out to be a fascinating title race. You join us as we're currently 1-0 up against Aldershot at home, thanks to a Jordan Bowery goal 17 minutes in. We're in a finely posed encounter between the two teams at the moment, and this one could go either way. We need a win, and hopefully we can get the 3 points. Let's jump into the second half. So, second half's now underway. We need to carry on and try and maximise this game and take the 3 points, as they're just above us in the table currently. Then after that, we've got a daunting trip away to Bromley, who are currently top of the league. This and the next game, like I said, could potentially define our title chances this season, and if we've got a chance of going up as champions. Here's Clark running down the wing, puts a cross in. Looking for Rodney. Oh, Devante Rodney with a looping header over the keeper to make it 2-0. Just what we needed in the second half. Early goal to settle those nerves by the players. Clark has been outstanding. Powers down the right and a deep cross. And there's Rodney with his looping header. Keeper misjudged it and it went straight over top of his head. We've had to rest a few players as well, with injuries, suspensions, and also tiredness creeping in. Chester's with another effort, launching it in. But Rodney's going to pick it up at the back post. Sidowski, Lawton, into Sidowski, into Savage, Chester's, Rodney, out to Clark. He's looking to get down to the byline again. Back to Savage, Sidowski, Clark again. Trying to build this chance. Chester's, Clark, Rodney. Oh, it's scramble in the box there, and Aldershot finally get it clear. Trying to let us hit us on the counter-attack now. Passing it about nicely, trying to work a chance. Got to the byline, looking to loop the crossing. But there's Diaby to head it clear. We've made a couple of signings as well. You might have just seen one of them. Longstaff, who we've picked up from Guiseley. He's been outstanding for us so far. Another opportunity, hopefully. Chester's. Back to Greenidge. Finds Savage in the middle. Looking to find Longstaff. But the Aldershot defence had it clear, but only as far as Clark. He's looking to get to the byline again. Plays it into Longstaff. Felix. Back to Clark. Savage with a long shot. Powered over the bar, though. Approaching substitution time. We've already made one. We might need to make another 2, as there's a few tired legs creeping in out there at the moment, especially with another important game coming up. Hopefully we can see this out. Then get the chance. There's Longstaff powering forwards. Savage, Clark to Longstaff. Clark again. Back to Savage. Plays it into middle. Felix. Rodney plays Felix in. Clark, come on, this is lovely football from the boys. Does something from that. Longstaff, oh, curling effort. Just tipped wide by the keeper to make it a corner. Savage is going to float this one in. He does, looking for Rodney at the near post, but it's headed clear and out for a throw-in. Right, we're going to make a couple of changes. Try and slow this game down and see it out as we're entering the final 20 minutes. Join us in a second. Right, we made a few substitutions. Ainsley's come on, as well as Sinclair, who's just coming back from injury, for Clark and Diaby, notably. We've slowed it down a little bit. It looks like we're going to see this one out. We have indeed massive 3 points against one of our title rivals. It was a polished performance from the lads, which we'll do as well going into the Bromley encounter. But before we get there, let's through the goings on at the Diva Stadium while you've been away. Prince Henry's spell at the Diva Stadium was short-lived, as we just couldn't guarantee him the game time, and he's now moved on to Brentford. It's a good move for him and ourselves, as we managed to bring some money back into the club. That's now been invested in improving the system. We wish him well for the future. Keaton Ward was getting frustrated by the lack of game time, so he's gone out on loan to Kidderminster until the end of the season. I'm not sure if he'll still be with us in our plans next season, as he's currently slipped down the pecking order in midfield. Another loan departure is Fabio Tavares. He's gone out to Gateshead on loan. He wanted to leave earlier in the season after we brought in Kane Felix, so we kept our promise and shipped him out. We wish them both well on their new adventures. We've also made 2 new additions to the club. First up is Louis Ainsley. He's come in at centre-back and hit the ground running. He's adapted well to life at Chester and formed good relations with Greenidge, Diaby and Younger. I'm expecting good things from him. Next to join us is Lewis Longstaff. We raided Guiseley again and forked out our biggest transfer fee yet, a whopping 20k. It's certainly been money well spent so far. He's taken well to his role at the club and has already chipped in with 2 goals in 3 games. He's just what we needed as we try and hunt down that title. So as you can see, our form's been pretty good while you've been away, with plenty of good results. We've slipped to a few defeats, notably that in the FA Cup and also 1 defeat in the league. Let's run the highlight reel to show you all the games that you've missed while you've been away. So that puts us now in the position that we're currently in after those games. Second, 3 points behind the team that we face today, Bromley. So that brings us to today's exciting encounter as we take on top of the table, Bromley, at the Diva Stadium. Can we get the 3 points to potentially take top spot? On goal difference? Who knows? Let's jump into the team news to find out. So here it is. Here's the team that's going to face Bromley. This team is pretty much picking itself at the moment with outstanding players and the performances they're putting in together. So, it's Du Bois in goal, back four of Lawton, Greenidge, Diaby and Clark, Savage and Glendon in the middle of the park, with Williams, Chesters and Longstaff in front of them, and Kane Felix up front. There's room on the bench for Ainsley, Sidisky, Bowery, Alazani and Rodney. Let's jump into the match. Well, bumper crowd here at the Diva Stadium for this one, as we entertain Bromley, top of the table. Can we get the 3 points to potentially close that gap and bring ourselves level on points? Oh, Kane Felix with an early strike from the corner from Savage. Whipped in. I think it was Savage. It might have been Glendon, actually. But it was a wonderful ball in. Glendon, who's come back into the team today. Wonderful ball in. Kane Felix there to head in at the back post. Great start from the boys. Just need to keep it tight now against this Bromley team, because they are performing wonders at the moment. Looking to get it wide. Oh, smashed against the woodwork, but Clark brings it clear. Bromley slightly edging it so far in this game. We've had more possession though, which counts. But their XG is slightly higher, as they've created a few more opportunities and got a few more shots on target. Might have to look at potentially mixing this up a bit and maybe trying to work the ball into the box instead of the shoot on sight routine that we normally have. But I'll assess this at half time, because we're nearly there, and take that 1-0 advantage into half time. Not far off now. There we go. 1-0 at half time. Gonna have a chat with the boys, potentially tweak it. Savage is looking a little bit tired, so we might have to look at replacing him. Join us in a second for the second half. Well, we're back underway here at the second half of the Diva Stadium. Zidovski's come on for Savage, as Savage was looking very, very tired. We've adapted the play slightly, just to see if we can get something more penetrative towards goal. Create a couple more chances, as we are lacking in that department at the moment. But here's Bromley with a fine save. Or did that hit the crossbar? Might have hit the crossbar, that one. Looked like a save. But I think it's been tipped. It was tipped onto the bar and then ricocheted out for a throw-in. Right, getting to that point now again. We might need to look at making a couple of changes. Maybe adopt the play to see if we can see this out. But they are coming again at us, Bromley. They're not letting up on this one. Gone long with it. Trying to look in, get around the back. Never seen that before, but he played it off the corner flag. Clancy. Trotter. Richardson. They're trying to work it into the box. We're not giving them any space at the moment. They're still looking. We need to get a foot in. Longstaff's managed to do it, and Clark got it back to Du Bois. Lawton's got it. Greenidge goes long with it. But unfortunately, it's gone straight back to them, and it's coming back again. They've played it in a buck over the top. Evans is in. Du Bois. Ever give a penalty away there? Has Lawton just give a penalty away? He has. Not what we needed. Alexander stepping up to take the penalty, but Du Bois has saved it. Heroics from Du Bois to keep that out. Excellent performance so far from the boys. Right. Think we need to try and see this out. We're going to make a couple of changes. Maybe tweak the tactics slightly. Join us in a second. We've adopted the display slightly. We made a couple of changes. Ainsley's come on for Greenidge. And Bowery's come on for Longstaff. Oh, and they've equalised. Liam Trotter. Oh no, the flag is up. The flag is up. We're saved. I thought that was it then. I thought the equaliser had come in. But he's offside. Thankfully, the flag was raised. Can we see out these final 15 minutes? It's getting there. It's closer. Time is ticking away. We're living dangerously. We have not performed well in this game. But you need a bit of luck if you're going to win titles. And I think we've certainly had it today. Lady Luck was shining on our sides today, as we've managed to narrowly beat Bromley 1-0. How we've done that, I do not know, as they were by far the better team. We rode our luck definitely today. But we'll take it. That's another 3 points in the bag. There you have it. Confirmation. We're now top. It's been a roller coaster of a season so far with some great performances from the boys. Can we keep these performances up and secure our second title in 2 years? Who knows? Join us next time as we find out and as we continue 0 to hero.